What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and we have our very first hero of the month for 2024. It is ZORA. So of course, I'm going to do a breakdown and give her a grade. But first, download Bloodline Heroes of Lithus, a mobile RPG action fighting game where you can marry your champions to create new and unique hybrids. Use the link in the description to start with some free stuff, including gold and diamonds. See you hopefully soon. Alright, so ZORA is a 5-star holy hero, and first I want to comment on the art. Now, I thought for a long time Empires & Puzzles was really bringing their art up to the next level. But for a little while now, especially with the Heroes of the Month, I have not been all that impressed with the art. This looks like an afterthought, and that might be reflective of the Heroes of the Month overall. I just feel like over a long period of time, they've just been kind of downtrending. They are easier heroes to get, so of course they want their best heroes to be behind a more challenging paywall. So we typically see now Heroes of the Month that are not anywhere near what they used to be back in the heyday of the Heroes of the Month, something that everybody looked forward to going after. But I don't know, maybe ZORA will break that trend. We're going to break her down and see. She is a paladin. They do tend to be some of the tougher heroes in the game whenever you do give these heroes emblems. There's going to be a 2024 bonus there off in the future, but not quite yet. Resist mana reduction is the first passive we're going to look at. This character has an innate resistance against mana reduction. And good thing, because as we're going to talk about, it's a slow hero. And I have a problem with slow heroes, which you might know if you've watched my videos before. Mana on status ailment received is the next passive. This character gains 5% mana when they receive a status ailment or a negative stack. So this actually kind of like incentivizes taking on status ailments. Because you want to go off faster if you're a slow hero. Now, it's going to take a lot of status ailments, and at that point, is it worth it to do that? Well, I don't know. There is a synergy here with taking on status ailments and then getting rid of them that has to do with the special, which we're going to talk about. First, the base stats, attack 830, defense 957, and HP 1602. So obviously this is built to be more of a tankier type of hero, with the max power preview on that's 1113 attack, 1318 defense, and 2107 HP. With the damage reduction when you get the double boost there. At the start of each battle, all damage received by this hero is reduced by 10% for 6 turns. In battles with multiple waves, the effect is refreshed at the beginning of each wave. So if you really want to, you could build ZORA to basically just take a lot of damage and potentially be tankier. Dawnlight Rally is the special at slow speed. It's been years since slow heroes have been an auto consideration for lineups just based on their special. Their special has to end the game. I've said this for a long time. A slow hero has to end the game when it goes off, or it's not worth it. It just doesn't work. It takes too long. You can try to build in strategies where you delay things until the slow hero can go off. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a slow hero has to end the game. You got to be able to delay until you get to the slow hero, and then the slow hero can end the game. So let's take a look at the special. Deals 300% damage to all enemies. That's fine. I do like to see a big area of effect type of damage dealer like this, especially with the other effects we're going to take a look at here. And you can kind of tell how far Empires & Puzzles has come over the years, because this kind of special a couple years ago would have been absolutely unbelievable when you add in the other stuff here. There used to be heroes that just had that damage and like nothing else. and they were considered playable back in the day. Cleanses status ailments from all allies. So we have a cleanser here. That's always a really powerful type of effect when there's so many ailments in the game. All allies get plus 20% attack and a further 5% increase for each removed status effect, up to 60% attack in total for 4 turns. So this is where that incentive to take on status ailments comes in, because you take them on, and then it kicks this passive into gear where you gain 5% mana. So it's, you take them on, you gain mana, and when you gain that mana so you can go off faster, then you cleanse it all. But when you cleanse it all, you also get this increased attack for the whole team. It's a great anthem effect, to be quite honest. And then we got Elemental Link, which gives all holy heroes plus 10% additional special skill damage for 4 turns. This effect can't be dispelled. So this is an interesting hero. There's a bit of text here that I like to see on heroes. I like to see the anthem effect. I like to see cleansing. You know, I'd have to say, if this weren't a slow hero, this could potentially be a very good hero. But as it stands, this effect is not good enough at slow speed, because we have plenty of this kind of effect, whether it's on one hero, whether you can cobble it together with multiple heroes, that you can do it much faster than this particular hero. It's nice to have this kind of effect in one package, but probably not in any kind of PvP scenario like War or in the Watchtower or anything like that. What we're looking at here is a hero who could potentially be good against the Titan because of the anthem effect. So if you need a boost effect like that, boosted attack against a Titan where you're running a primarily yellow team against a purple Titan, then this could be pretty good, especially because you got the yellow synergy of the Elemental Link there. And I could also see this being great in events, especially events, and there's plenty of them, where you have status effects that you have to cleanse. And that could speed you up. So any kind of like event is going to be good. Farming is going to be pretty good. Like this is a cool hero to just kind of set it on auto and go. And it'll make life easier potentially that way. But other than that, like tournaments, like where it matters most, tournaments, War, Watchtower, I don't think she's going to be good. So she's certainly not a chase hero. Is she useless? Absolutely not. No, she has uses. I think it's more, she's a quality of life type of improvement in certain areas of the game, though. Like, if you're just trying to go for completion in events and not necessarily to try and rank, she could be good. I even think, you know, sometimes those events, there's like a lot of waves and things. And if you build the team right, she could even be in the right event, one that actually could make you a little more competitive if you're trying to actually go for the timed rankings. But for the most part, she's just kind of mediocre. And because of the amount she is not going to be used in the game in scenarios that really matter, I can't give her better than a C-. And I think there's a lot of people that will probably think that grade should be lower, and I hear you on it, but there have been heroes before that are completely useless. Like, that I've given Fs to before because they just don't do anything in any format. And that's not true for ZORA, who has potential against the Titans and farming and events and things like that. So I think that she's continuing the downtrend of Heroes of the Month. At the same time, she does serve some use, and I think that's kind of where they've gone with Heroes of the Month, is they're not going to be any kind of powerful hero where you can just plug and play anywhere. They're going to be meant for certain niches that you really have to pull out and use her only in certain circumstances. Not ideal. That's not my favorite way to collect heroes. I like heroes that I'm going to be able to plug and play and be able to use them multiple. If I'm going to use my hard-earned resources, I want to use them in ways where I'm going to maximize the number of places I can actually use them, and especially favoring PvP. And that's just not this hero. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and I will catch you in the next one.